Welcome to the Smoke Podcast. All right, y'all. Welcome to another great episode.
Hey,
we got guests in the building today.
Yeah, man, we got some big time people up in here.
Yes, sir.
What's been going on, Mike?
Man, we just got through celebrating Father's Day. Yeah. You know, I'm kind of just a little disappointed. I know I can't really say that much because my wife be listening to the podcast.
Hey, Angie.
But I do want to say it's not fair to give guys stuff that they got to put together and stuff that's going to make them work. I mean, you give me a grill. What is a grill for Father's Day for?
No. I got one worse for you. So
Not worse.
It's worse. So I was me and Matori work for the city. We were riding, and I had to stop by Home Depot, and we come up, and there's all of a sudden a tool cabinet. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I should get this for my husband. I said, "Why you gonna get him a tool cabinet?" Well, cause I got some stuff for him to do, and he can put all his tools in there.
That's
I
right.
Say, so is that for him or you?
It's making his life easier.
Hey, man,
hell
I can cook fish.
That's
I
how
can
you
cook fish. I can do all this stuff on all my grill stuff. Now, again, I am very appreciative. Mm-hmm. But damn, you gave me stuff that basically I'm gonna be cooking.
You gotta work.
I gotta work.
I remember my mom told me, she said, I appreciate everything you give me, but don't give me no more things that I gotta cook with. Or I gotta do some work with. If you're gonna give me a gift, give me a gift for me.
That's
for me. I don't want no bread maker.
because you know what? For Christmas, I said, hey, since we got, not that we got everything, I said, hey, why don't we just go in together and get us a refrigerator? She was like, I don't want no damn refrigerator for Christmas. I'm like, but we need we didn't need it. We want a refrigerator, so let's just get it.
Hey, that's for the family. That's a family.
That's a family gift.
So when I cook, I can only cook for myself then, right?
No,
Damn right.
no. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like
Obviously.
that. Obviously.
Kimberly, what's been going on?
Not much, man.
Hey, me and Kimberly hung out. We hung out for Juneteenth.
Really?
Yeah.
We hung out.
All
We
he
had
said
some red
was smoked sausage.
You had to do it, huh?
Sausage.
Y'all
He
smoke
did.
any sticks?
Yeah,
of course.
we smoked. I had a rocket patel, right?
Yep.
I think I had a rocket patel. Yeah, it was
And
nice.
I think I had a whole bunch of cigars.
He
this
was doing the
weekend.
most.
I bet he was.
Angie, thank you for the hibiscus margaritas. Whew.
Yeah, y'all doing it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my
And
girl.
I made green tea shots.
No thanks.
Oh, they was good. I'll say this: I made 4 of them, and they was all gone. So something happened.
What had happened
Oh,
was
yeah,
we think
okay.
our taste buds was messed up from the margaritas.
From the margaritas.
So then we did a second one, and it was much better. I will give
Okay.
it.
As long as it got better.
It did get better. It got better. It got greater later.
Greater
As they
later.
say.
And my thing about I posted on social media. I said that for Juneteenth we only doing brown liquor.
Brown liquor, that's it.
Brown liquor.
Brown liquor. And it had to be from a distiller that's black.
Well, what had happened was
What had happened was
I wasn't in charge of the alcohol.
Yeah.
I was just drinking.
does Irish count? Because I think we had some Jameson.
Yeah, we did. We did Jameson.
And then
No, they don't count.
okay.
They don't
It was
count.
brown.
You know what? I had a lady hit me up on social media, and she said, "Does white Hennessy count?" And I said, I said, "I'll give you a pass." I said, "But no, it don't count either."
You just say Hennessy.
Oh, okay. She think
Just
because she
say-
got it from the Caribbean or something that was black
so,
owned.
so, so
No, she think just because it was Hennessy.
yeah.
Okay, no.
People throw all of it together.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
you know what I had? I was drinking Pierre Ferrand.
He sure was.
Well, that's what
You
I
know
was
what?
drinking.
If you drinking Pierre, I'm gonna give you a pass.
And we threw some in our
It's
margaritas.
brown. What are you talking
it's
about?
brown. It's brown.
Know the lies you tell. Y'all did not throw none of my good.
Yes,
Y'all
we
did not
did.
put that in the margaritas.
Yes, we did.
Y'all
It was
must have
so good.
Poured it after the fact.
No, it was so good. Just because you ain't see it don't mean it didn't happen.
so when
you
we-
wasn't even conscious
when-
enough
when
to
we-
know what we was doing.
When we left Cabos at the airport, you know you can do the duty free.
Right.
So it was a pretty bottle of tequila, and I'm like, man, it looks like an expensive tequila. The bottle was expensive. I think that they tricked me on the bottle. The bottle was super cute, but the tequila was just
Garbage.
okay. It
It
wasn't
was
garbage.
okay. It was garbage.
It was just
It was
okay.
aight.
It was just alright.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what.
Because that's the difference.
Yeah.
Huh?
The reason they sent it to the Caribbean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
And that
terrible.
voice you guys hear,
I was in Mexico.
So again,
they got you.
they got you.
They got you,
They
man.
send stuff there.
Hey, sometime, Ike, you just gotta say, you got me.
Yeah, I got me. They got me.
They got me.
They
That's
got
all I
me.
mean.
That's
I
just
mean,
like
it
you
happens to all
cannot
of us.
shop at the duty-free store in Miami if you're not an international traveler.
No, I was coming back from Mexico. So.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why they got you.
Oh.
But man, check it out. Rick the Spirit Guy is back. What's going on, Rick?
What's going on, fam?
He made an
Hey.
appearance. Thank you for being here.
How's everyone?
Man, Rick the Spirit Guy from R&R Liquor Store.
Why y'all
on
say liquor like that?
3481
Austin P.
Thank you.
Yes.
Right there.
What you bring us today, Rick?
Oh, Rick hooked us up.
Rick hooked
today.
us up. We got two things over
Keep
there.
in the spirit of Juneteenth and keep it black.
Woo,
That's
child.
what I'm talking about right there. So what we got?
I was gonna read it, but
Go
Kimberly
ahead,
fanning with the sheet and stuff. I'm supposed to know
She
this.
don't got a fancy ass fan.
Oh, no.
Right. Oh,
So we
today
got a mezcal,
Mm-hmm.
which Rick gave me this sheet. Now, I'm already tell y'all. Y'all know I have a hard time. Not a hard time,
Yes,
but
you
I
do.
struggle
No,
with.
it's
I
okay.
struggle with some words. I'm just gonna say
There's a
that.
few words you struggle
few
with.
words.
There's a few
But-
words he don't know.
Comma, but this time they put the what it actually was in parentheses.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
It says, it says the blue agave matures for at least 7 years before it's hand selected to harvest. Using a hoe, a harvester cuts away the silky leaves from the agave plant to reveal
gotta use a hoe to do
large
it.
pineapple-shaped heart.
Hoes is
called a
good for
pinna.
everything.
A hoe or a whore?
That's
Hoe.
Hoe.
H-O-E. What does H-O-E spell?
Oh, I thought you meant maybe like the whores were out there doing it.
No.
You trying to make a big. I was like, I'm just trying to understand the connection. I was lost. Okay.
I gotta read that.
Let me start again. Kimberly, mute her mic.
I wish you would.
Okay, it says the blue agave matures for at least 7 years. So it's comparing that to tequila. Tequila plants mature for what, 3?
2 or less.
2 or less, okay.
I won't name no names.
Okay,
but
before it's hand selected to harvest. Using a hoe, a harvester cuts away the spiky leaves from the agave plant to reveal a large pineapple-shaped heart called a pinna. The pinnas are cut into pieces and taken to the
This
ovens
a terrible.
where they are steam cooked in stainless steel autoclaves for 8 hours and then left to rest for 12 hours.
We don't know.
After
You
the
reading the
peanuts are
paper.
cooled, they are crushed. It just ain't no love in the heart of the city. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know what? Kimberly won't read it. Kimberly won't read it, and then when I read it, she starts cracking jokes.
That's
Well, you
what
can
you do.
tell that they
That's
didn't
what you
get the
do.
porn people to write this one. That's all I was
Yes,
gonna say.
the
The porn
descriptions are-
people did not
yes.
help them out on that one.
So it says after
That was the office guy.
after the peanuts are cooled, they are crushed and strained to extract the honey water. These agave juices are then fermented through an organic process that lasts for approximately 72 hours. After the fermentation stage is done, the mash is double distilled and then bottled and ready for sale. So basically, they letting it's not aging for a long time.
No, it stays on the vine for a long time.
That's what.
Oh, so that's what ages.
the
That's what
difference.
ages.
The plant. It had,
So it's basically like ice wine.
perhaps but
Yeah.
that's a decent analogy. No, but it's a mezcal.
Okay,
And,
raisins.
price.
Can't stand. Stupid.
All right, go ahead, man.
Like you really trying to educate us, and you see how they do,
But
Rick.
I'm laughing and it's good. It's good. It's fun. Y'all make it fun.
You trying to help us
but,
out.
But the name of the brand is La Leyenda.
La Leyenda.
And the most beautiful part about it, I think, it's minority owned.
Yes, yes. I met the sister that owns
Yeah,
it.
no, like an African American woman and a gentleman named, good grief, I just forgot it, but he's Hispanic. So, but yeah, she has distribution rights in Knoxville, Nashville, and Chattanooga right now. It's coming to Tennessee probably next month.
You mean
Come
Memphis?
to Memphis. Yeah,
come
it's
to
coming to
Memphis?
Memphis.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Coming to Memphis in the next couple of months.
I was
Let me guess what store's probably gonna have it. Let me.
I can tell you who's gonna have it first. Yeah.
R&R.
Trying to be.
That's what's up.
Trying
Hey,
to
that's what I'm
be.
talking about.
Right there.
Relationships go a long way.
Relationships, they do.
Relationships go a long
Now
way.
I will say one thing about this mezcal is me and my wife doesn't like tequila, But she tore that shit up.
Right.
It smells good. It's got a good
most
taste on the
mezcals are really
nose.
smoky.
Yeah.
That actually was
I like
okay.
to call mezcals like the scotches or the bourbons of the tequila world. So it's not as smoky. That's what
It didn't hurt.
I didn't like the smokiness of most of the mezcals I've had before this. When I tried this, I'm like, oh, okay, I can drink this.
Right.
I don't have to put this in the tequila. In the margarita, because most mezcals are traditionally used for margaritas because they're so harsh. You have to lighten up.
is that why?
You have to lighten up that the smokiness. Not everybody likes it. I know I don't.
Right.
Okay.
So what I liked about this is, okay, I can sip this. I can drink this like it was, kind of meant
True
to
tequila.
be. Yeah,
Right.
like it was truly meant to be enjoyed.
Okay.
But yeah, I enjoyed this. I was like, I cannot wait till this is out. One, to tell the story, like brother did, but
Like he just read.
a little bit more eloquent. but and the fact that it's black owned, man, it's like it's really good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna come in. I think around, she said, around $60.
Yeah,
Her
yeah.
bottle is nice.
I mean,
like her bottle.
I remember I paid a lick for it too, cause
Yeah.
I was at a wine event and she was hustling it at the wine event.
Not hustling.
Oh my God.
No,
She was selling.
So let me. I just stumbled
Ease away
across
from
something
that.
else. It said that
Ease away from the lady hustling.
it talks about the aroma of earthy apple vinegar, dried lemon, and the taste is raw agave, medium-bodied, baked pineapple, ripe bananas, finished with a mezcal like earthiness.
It smells
You
good.
know, it definitely
I don't get the
smells
banana,
good.
but I get everything else you said.
Yeah,
It smells
get the
delicious.
yep.
So if you don't like mezcals, I think you might like that one.
Yeah.
And then,
Definitely.
if that wasn't enough,
That wasn't
Come
enough.
through,
that
come
wasn't
through.
enough. Rick brought
favorite uncle.
my favorite uncle,
Nearest.
Uncle Nearest.
Nearest.
So last week
Strikes again.
we had what was the guy's name? Chase
Chase.
on the show, and Rick had sent us some good money
Heaven's
bag
Door.
yo.
Heaven's Door.
No,
No,
Oh, you mean?
he sent us
sent us-
originally the money bag yo tequila,
yeah.
which is what we were drinking.
Right.
As we were talking, we come to find out that Chase loves Heaven Door whiskey. He loves anything
Well,
about Bob
no,
Dylan.
it was the funny thing. He's never tried
He
it.
had never tried it, but he's just like, this
I was
is
like, we got something right over there. He's like, oh,
I
really?
thought he said he had tried one and not the other
he
two.
never tried
Oh.
any of it. He said he always wanted to try it because he's a big Bob Dylan fan.
I'm about to go back and listen to the show.
Yeah.
So if you missed last week's episode, check it out.
Right.
So what made you bring the Uncle Nearest rye?
Again, this is the newest release from Uncle Nearest. It's the rye. I think it's been out about a year now.
Okay.
So a lot of people that hadn't got a chance to try it but didn't know much about it.
Right.
Again, this is 100% rye, which is rare in the rye business to have
Right.
100% mash bill rye. A lot of them are 90, 10, 95.5, 85.15. This is 100% rye.
Go on,
it's
give
100
me a little nib off
and,
that.
and it's 100 proof.
Ooh,
So,
100?
Yeah. It's
I don't think they
100.
know how to make nothing under 100.
Yeah, they
I just can't.
They come.
I
to
just
the
can't
game.
think of anything that they've done that hadn't been 100 old. What it smell
You
like?
gotta smell it first.
What
you know,
it
get
smell like?
Get the profiles.
What it smell like? What you smell? Caramel.
Caramel.
What's wrong with you?
I knew that's what you was gonna say.
So how does it
Vanilla.
taste?
Oh, damn. It's pretty good,
Let
man.
me,
I must say,
let me
I
hurry
like
up
it.
so I can
Vanilla.
try that.
And I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of vanilla. The rye taste really hits the back of your throat
Back,
real
yeah.
good.
Get the rye back.
And the caramel notes, yes, it does have that. And that barrel finish, yeah, it does well.
And you actually like it.
Yeah,
that's
it finishes smoky like a typical rye,
Yeah.
but it goes down smooth. So, I mean, you can enjoy this straight, but a lot of people like to do ryes in Manhattans, old fashioned.
I love a
like
good
that.
old fashioned.
Yeah.
So at
Isaac?
some point, maybe not today, I'm going to explain the difference between foolproof, barrel proof, because each one of them is different. It is just the distilling process. And at some point, I'm going to educate y'all on exactly.
Not educate
So when you
y'all.
go to the liquor store, no, because like I got some foolproof and I got some barrel proof, and I was trying to figure out what is the difference in a foolproof versus a barrel proof versus what's the other one? It's one more. It's two more terms.
Double barrel proof.
Well,
Cast,
cast. It just explains the
cast
difference,
strength,
and it's some of them come
barrel
straight
proof.
out of the
Unfiltered.
and that's what foolproof. So we'll talk about that at some point.
Right. The unfiltered is one a little
They gonna
cloudy.
come with some
Is it a look?
education.
It is a little cloudy, isn't it? Because we had some. What was it? The Memphis brand.
Oh,
Blue Note.
Blue Note unfiltered.
Right.
That was a little different.
You're getting everything out the barrel. It's
Man,
not-
I tell you
strong.
what,
From
man,
barrel to bottom.
you gotta like the barrel.
You got like all of it.
You're getting all of it.
You gotta like the barrel,
If you-
man.
like,
if
no
you look at-
thanks.
if you look at the entire lot that comes from that barrel, it'll go from clear to dark. Just when
Yeah.
you get close to the bottom of that barrel,
You get
Getting
barrel.
you're getting it. Yeah.
No thanks.
They're fun. Like I said, each one will kind of taste different because you get it from different parts of the barrel.
Well, I thank you, Rick, for bringing this by. I think our guest is gonna love it. I think our guest is spouse is gonna love it if she's willing to try it over there.
Not the.
Fabian calling folks out, ain't he?
called
Calling
out.
folks out.
Calling the guests out.
I'm calling her out.
Man, I wouldn't come back on this show.
Don't say that, Kimberly.
I'm
Don't
saying
say
you
that.
can't be rude to the guests.
I wasn't rude to them. Was that rude?
Yes. Go ahead and say yes. Her feelings hurt. Her feelings,
feelings hurt.
Her feelings are hurt.
Is that why she couldn't answer? 'Cause
I
her
can
feelings
see
was
it
hurt?
all over her face. I
It's
saw
not.
it.
It's not written all over her face. is
Yes, it is written all. Yes, I saw it.
But you guys keep the spirit of Juneteenth going, man.
I
Support our
appreciate it,
black-owned
man.
brands, black-owned businesses.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
R&R
I would
Liquor.
dare to say there's probably more black wine makers than there are straight
Alcoholic.
alcohol.
Definitely. I'm
Oh.
gonna dedicate the rest of the month to that.
To
There you
wine.
go.
Oh, I
Wait
love
a
a
minute.
good wine.
We got one more week left.
Yeah. So you got to bring some wine. next
you
week.
can-
You
you
got to
can
bring some
roll
wine
it on a
next
couple
week.
more weeks.
Why Juneteenth got to be just in
There
That's
you
what I was
go.
doing. You do what you want to do.
Come
You,
on now.
you
Hey,
do
hey,
it.
you know what, Rick? You're the supplier. Whatever you bring, we gonna drink.
We gonna drink.
Now, Rick,
You
I'm
the
just gonna-
plug.
Can I put a request in?
Mm-hmm.
Charles Woodson,
Oh man.
famous
You know why you want
famous
this shit.
famous Raider guy, number 24. If you want to bring some good wine,
Who do you win? Who do you win a ring with?
baby, you worried about them.
I'm
you
just asking the question.
You in the minutia, man.
Hold on, let me ask you this.
He's a Raider. He ended his career with the Raiders.
Yeah, but
Where-
when he went into the Hall of Fame, what jersey did he have?
All I know is when I was
He'll
sitting
never
on,
wanna answer
hold
no
on.
question.
I'm going to answer. When I was sitting on row H at the
Don't
Raiders
nobody care.
Stadium and Charles Wilson got his jacket, he was at the Raiders Stadium. He was not at the Cheeseheads or whatever they call themselves now.
I might give you that.
Cheesehead. I can't
Green
remember the
Bay
name of
Packers.
the
Green Bay
Green Bay
Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's who you want
it.
to ring with.
Yeah.
So he don't want to say that.
Because he ended his career with the Raiders.
He ended it, but he won a
talks
ring
about
with the Packers.
Kimberly, don't help me.
I'm asking.
Don't help.
I'm asking a question.
Don't help.
Just help the beginners out. That's all I'm asking. I'm just trying to get information for the folks that don't know.
Charles Wilson was a great Raider.
He was a great Raider. I'm gonna give you that, Ike. I'm gonna give you that.
Go.
I'm gonna give you
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Rick, man, we appreciate it. Thank you for
Appreciate
coming
you
by,
guys.
man. Anytime.
Yeah.
Rick the wine, the spirit guy.
R&R.
R&R on Austin P. Y'all got to check my man out.
34.
It's nice in there,
81.
y'all.
3481.
Austin
Hey,
P.
hey, you don't have to worry about bumping anything. You don't
ain't
have to
gotta
worry
worry
about
about
you got
parking.
Space.
You got plenty of space.
Plenty of space, and you got some educated folks in there.
And
Yeah.
at some
And if
point,
you don't know, ask.
yeah, ask. Just ask. And
Just
make sure
ask.
y'all tell them when you go in there, hey, I heard this on the Smoke
Podcast.
Absolutely.
That's it.
All right, Rick,
right there.
appreciate it, man.
All right, here.
All right, Smoke fam, we're going to come back. We got a big time guest with us today.
Big time.
That's
Big
that's
time
gracing us.
because he brought cigars.
You
cigars.
say that about everybody.
No,
Everybody don't bring
I don't say that
cigars.
about everybody.
Everybody don't
I
bring
use a
cigars.
different adjective every once in a while.
Okay.
Every once in a while.
Every
I use
once
it.
in a while.
I never use big time.
Okay, that's cute.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Smoke fan, we'll be right back.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Smoke. Man, Rick dropped some
Rick,
heat.
hey, he
Not
dropped
only
the
he
heat.
dropped some heat, he brought some heat.
He dropped the
Yeah.
heat, brought some heat, and left the heat.
Yeah,
They
because
left
I
the
got
heat.
my
'Cause
I
this
got my
heat right
Uncle
here,
Nearest right.
this
Uncle
heat right
Nearest-
here.
You
This
know
heat
what?
right there.
Uncle Nearest, regardless, and this is just my opinion, is a strong drink. Period.
It's
Oh,
a good
without
mix.
a doubt. It's a good
mix.
It's a good drink. My first time having Uncle Nearest, I was with some, I'm gonna say old heads, some like guys that was probably
They
in
put
their
a splash of
60s and
water in it.
70s, and they was like, ha, 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 come on over here, young. Yeah, that's how the first guy. He like, come on over here, man. We got something for you to try. I'm like, man, I can't drink that. So they gave it to me. And I never will forget, my friend Tia was with me, and she saw I was struggling over there. She says, "Give me your cup." So I didn't want the old guys to see me that I couldn't hang. But
it was good in a cocktail.
It's always good in a cocktail, but by itself, to me, and this is my opinion, because when we tried Uncle Nearest at the whiskey barbecue, whatever, the cigar whiskey and barbecue festival, they always mixed it with something.
Yeah,
they made a hellified drink with it.
The first year, I don't know what that was, but he made it great. That honey something, it was delicious.
Yeah, it was real good.
It was real good.
So y'all drink these Uncle Nearest with an asterisk beside it. Just be careful. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, you gotta definitely be careful with it.
I'll
be honest with you. I love the rye. I love the rye.
Oh, do you?
That's out of the three. That's my favorite. The rye is my favorite. But anyway, we got a guest today.
You said big time.
Big time. What's going on, man? What's up, Major?
What's up, fam?
He said, "What's up, fam? Can you move your microphone up so we can hear you now?"
I definitely.
Yes, because my wife complained. She said that most of the guests she can barely hear them when she's driving, listening to us on the in the car. So I said we're gonna adjust that.
That's because everybody try to bury
They
white.
bury White.
And we do appreciate you didn't come in and with the Barry White voice. You
didn't do that.
Most people come in like
I don't
"What's
have a
up, y'all?"
right.
But
They be
here's
like,
the good
"Hey,
thing.
y'all."
He bought us some sticks, y'all.
That's right.
He
Yeah,
bought us some Camacho.
Yeah, the Camacho.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, you
That's
see
right.
how excited we are for some cigars.
I know.
Can I say
we got
something
a
right
whole
quick, though?
thing. We had a whole thing of cigars, but he brought us some cigars.
We act like we ain't got none.
Can I say something right quick though?
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
R&R has cigars as well.
R&R has cigars. Hey, they got our Rude Boys.
Oh, I'm going
What
like
else
the
he
Rude
got?
Boys.
What else he got? What else he got in there?
Go.
Kim don't like the Rude Boys.
That's not true. I just said what else he got.
He's got a good
half
selection.
variety, I'm sure.
He's got a good selection.
Okay. Yeah, everybody don't smoke Rude Boys, but
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. But you got to have a variety.
I can't wait to go in there.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
Don't you stay like right around the corner from Rick?
I went in. I forgot my phone, so I was gonna do like a little behind the scenes and TikTok it, but
You gonna talk ticket?
talk ticket, and I forgot my phone.
Kimberly is the queen of TikTok.
I am
Yes,
not
she
the
is.
queen of TikTok.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why
It's
she's the
way
queen.
more people
I'm
on.
gonna tell you why she's the queen. She posted just a picture of a couple things sitting on the beach, and Target like, "Oh, we're gonna make you an influencer."
Oh, you getting a check?
TikTok University, baby.
I love it. I get into a lot of trouble about TikTok.
Wow.
Do you really?
Oh, I TikTok all the time, man.
That's what I'm here
love it.
for, really?
I love it. I'm sitting there in the middle of
okay.
the night, 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, you need to take your butt to sleep. That's
He
what
can't
it
sleep.
is.
That's just it.
Yeah,
He can't
if you
sleep.
can't sleep, you might as well look at TikTok. That stuff is funny.
It is. It's
hilarious.
I have a lot of energy.
But you know what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good information on TikTok.
It is.
I mean,
And you
there
can
is.
learn how to cook anything.
You can learn how to.
Yes.
You
I
can
made
learn
a
how to
recipe
cook.
the other day, so
Yeah.
I love TikTok.
Yeah, my wife made something for Father's Day. She made the apple turnovers that she saw on TikTok, where they take an apple, the puff pastry.
Yep,
put a
that's
little
in
honey
my
on
list.
top of it, lid on top.
I don't see none of that on
Yeah,
TikTok. I look at the
What
other
you
stuff.
watching on TikTok?
Turn over that Uncle Nearest over there.
Turn it. Oh, you want some more?
Pass it over.
I'm like, what the?
him intoxicated.
Oh, that's okay.
Him been
That's his
drinking.
studio.
Him been
Him drinking. Him got a lot of stuff on his mind.
Hey, what better energy?
Right.
Exactly.
What
We
better
all
energy?
kind of do this on a
We'll
Wednesday.
tell
It'll be all right.
how messed up Fabian is, because I remember one time after the show, Fabian's like, "Ike, you got to take me home."
Nah, it was a reason for that. It was a reason.
Oh,
for that.
okay, all right.
That's right. Be responsible.
Don't be putting his business on Front Street, he said.
Nah, it ain't that. I lost
on Second
one
Street.
of my best friends, man. So I just got to drinking and talking and thinking and drinking, and next thing you know.
You needed a
Good
little
ride.
help. You just
I
need
needed
a
a
little
ride.
assistance. You just need a little
Yeah.
assistance. That's all.
Anyway, we have a guest.
Okay, well, you ain't saying who the big time guest is yet. What's the man's name?
Major.
Major.
Major. We got major. We got major. We got major folks here.
It's just like Prince, Michael,
Oh,
Major.
okay.
Major.
I like
There you
that.
go.
Oh,
I like
okay.
that.
In the
Madonna.
same
I like
Madonna.
that.
His wife over there like, hey, y'all stop
Yeah.
blowing his head up right now.
Please,
Talk about the
more,
major
more,
of it all.
More,
This
give
is
it to me.
Major.
Give it to
Major,
me.
what's going on with you, man?
Man, life is great. I'm
Yeah,
having a
it's great.
blast in this life that I live.
That's
I
it.
promise you.
That's
There you go.
it.
I promise you. Man, you all have a wonderful studio. I'm loving
I
I
appreciate
know
it,
it's so
man.
bougie up
the
here. Ain't what?
energy.
You see
the
all these
energy.
cameras?
I'm
You know
seeing-
you on camera,
Oh,
right?
all of that.
Look,
Michael
wave to the
Jackson,
folks on
dog.
YouTube.
Man, the energy, the love. I mean, right here, and
So when when he got here, he was like, "So what's the agenda? What we talking about today?" I said, "We're gonna make it up as we go."
You think we got time to think about this before we get
we
just roll up in
we got
here?
full-time jobs, man.
that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Off
We
the
like
cuff.
it'll work itself out. It'll work itself
Off
out.
the cuff. I love it.
So,
I
Major,
love
what
it.
do you do, man?
Man, I'm a firefighter. I
Oh,
work with the
really?
Memphis Fire Department. Yes,
You
that's
still
what I
be
do.
going out and trying to rescue people?
I do, and that's my favorite, man. I love helping.
Do
the city.
you?
I love it. I love it.
Okay, how long you been a firefighter?
30 years.
They
You ain't ready to call
They
it?
finna
I'm
tell
about
you
to
it's time for you to go.
expose
They ain't like click, 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 click.
Nah, they're not clicking, but I'm sure some other people that are like, okay, your time has come, young
Well, no,
man.
I feel like as long as you feel like you can do the job.
You know what? The other day
Okay.
I was at the Kroger on Germantown Parkway, and some of those firefighters came in. And I'm sorry, and please forgive me, Lord. I'm sorry. First thing I thought is, I hope them guys don't have to rescue me.
Not either.
Because they didn't look like that.
Let me tell you, you never let the smooth taste fool you.
Oh, okay.
That's
You never
right.
let the smooth taste fool you, man. Those
Who
guys,
said that? Wasn't that Billy D?
Yeah.
Never let the
That's
smooth
it.
taste fool
Don't
you.
let it fool you.
They like we can still rescue you.
That's right.
Well, they probably could, but
Yeah.
they probably have
Would
to.
you rather be you or them? You help you, or
That's
them
right.
help you?
I just didn't walk away with a bunch of confidence. That's all I said.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you
Now,
this.
what was the problem, Ike?
He ain't gonna say.
It just, like when you see policemen,
They don't care.
you like, okay, yeah, I feel confident.
I make a run from them.
Hey, I'll be honest with you.
now, hold on.
I feel more
Hold
confident
on,
with
hold on.
firefighters than I do some of these police officers.
You might
Oh,
can run
no,
from them
no.
cops.
So it was several of them. It was 5 of them. They drove the big truck. And
They be going
parked
grocery
it.
shopping.
They parked.
got
They were going. They were going to Kroger.
Okay.
But again, I just wasn't inspired that they was gonna really be able to get me. Out
Why
of the
are
money.
you saying that?
I'm not the biggest guy.
I understand, but,
my
but
stature
you can
is
run
not-
fast.
Well, I'm not running away. I'm running to it.
There you go. You can
There
get there
you go.
quick.
So
I'm
he's
running
saying
to
don't
it.
discount the.
I'm not
There you
discounting
go.
because
Fluffy. They must-
listen, when
Hey,
they
I
fluffy-
tell you what, firemen everywhere. I call you, just say, oh no, he don't want to. He gonna be cool. He gonna be cool.
Hey,
Call
those
somebody
guys-
that can carry his
Wait,
ass.
get somebody else to do it.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you, before they're anything, they're professionals.
Right.
Oh, I get
They
it.
are.
If they
I
can't
get
help
it.
you, I feel like
they'll
they'll
call for backup.
they'll call for
No,
backup.
they're not gonna call for backup.
No,
they
they
deal
gonna
with
string you up some
it.
type
They
of
gonna
way.
deal with it.
Hey, Ike, they got a pulley system.
A lot of those pulleys, bags, whatever
They got whatever you need.
We gonna get you out.
I like that. But seriously, on the fire
You see,
department,
Major,
man,
you see how he tried to come for
he
us?
tried to come
He tried to
for
come.
us. He tried to come for
Yeah.
us.
No,
look,
yeah, you
know,
did, like,
you
hey,
always
Hey, Major, it's
you
all right
already
with me
know.
if you defend your
I have,
firefighters.
I have a bunch of friends that are firemen, so I got nothing but respect for what you guys do.
Oh, golly. We're going to do better than that. We're going to do better than that. We're going to do much better than that because I'm going to tell you what, for the last 23 years, the Memphis Fire Department has always been the top division in the city of Memphis as far as helping the people, the citizens in the
Yes.
city of Memphis. We do
Yes.
what we do. When you call, we come. And when we come, we perform.
Yeah.
Okay, you can give him a hand clap on that.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Find
Don't do
your
me.
fire.
Don't do
Find
me.
your
Don't
fire.
come
He said,
for
"Don't
me."
do
Hey,
me."
I
I
did.
love that.
I did.
You need to
Find,
point
you
all
got,
your-
hey, I
all
did
your
the
whatever.
commercials for the fire department. So find your fire. They always looking for people, good people that can come save people that don't even
I'm gonna
Right.
apply.
believe in you.
That smoke and drink
yeah.
all day. Yeah, we got you.
Well, that's why I ain't too worried about a
We
fire
got
breaking
you.
out. Now maybe my grill may get a little hot, but
Yeah, that's when you cook
Terrible.
on the grill.
That's when you
go.
that's when you gonna need
That's
somebody.
what I'm
You gonna
Your
need some
grill.
help.
but
They
I'm
bought
right
you a
next to the
grill, but
water
did you
hose though.
use it?
And if need be, I'll push the damn thing in the pool.
Dang. So let me get this straight. That made absolutely no sense. So you gonna mess up the grill and the pool.
Yeah, you
You
messing
gotta
up
pick your
everything.
battles. You
If
gotta
it's
pick
on,
your,
if I'm on fire,
it's a fire extinguisher at your house, right?
Anyway,
It is.
Yeah,
anyway.
okay.
Man,
You'll be
Major,
fine.
how long you been smoking sticks, man?
Man, I've been smoking for probably, I would think 10, 15 years.
Oh, you are oldie in the grave.
Oh,
OG.
Oh,
OG
geez. So
in
what's
the
your
game.
what's your go-to stick?
you know what?
Everybody got a go-to stick.
I like the tobaccos.
You got really? You like a little sweetness?
Yes, sir. I like something with a little bit of sweetness. I
Yeah.
like a good easy smoke.
Right.
Now, do you smoke that with coffee?
You know what? I smoke. I normally, you know, I am a firefighter. And y'all about to expose me. You're about to expose me, but I do like to drink as well. And so normally,
What we exposing? It's a lot of people that drink.
It's a lot of people that drink.
Yes, that
You'd
you
be
are right.
surprised.
You in
but
good company.
I'm like a city.
So I got a question.
I'm that honorable.
You ain't good.
citizen,
No. You are right. You are.
Major.
You off the clock.
I got a question though, and it's only because I don't know. Can you guys smoke and drink at the firehouse when you're working?
We can smoke
Can't drink.
outside of the fire station.
Outside the fire station.
Yeah, I
You
see
can
it.
have a
There-
cigar
there-
at the fire.
you
I'm
can
joining
have
the fire
you
station
can
right now.
have a cigar. But there is absolutely no drinking. at
No,
the
no
fire
drinking.
no
in there.
drinking.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be in there drinking beer and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, you can't do that at the fire
I
station.
mean, because when you there, you technically working. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right.
you
You
know,
are
that
working.
makes sense.
And you have
Because
to
I
make
see
sure.
people out there smoking squares all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can smoke a cigar.
You can't smoke a cigar.
People,
You can't
they
smoke-
need
What
you.
about God? Other blessed.
He doing too. See now he doing too much. Doing too much.
Other
Doing
blessed.
too much.
Well,
Man, you trying to get that mind fired?
because it's illegal in the state of Tennessee.
They can't-
We're gonna just
No,
Say
you
no.
definitely don't do that.
Yes, there you
that
go.
will get you some time.
That gets you some time.
I'll be sitting over here with y'all a long time. No, we don't.
I think you'd have put in your time. So I think you all right.
Well, I'm good, but at the same time, hey, those are some things. While they're illegal in some states, it's
Not
it's
in the
totally
state of Tennessee.
no.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah,
with the
'cause-
fire department,
So anybody that want to be a fireman,
You can
can't
smoke a cigar?
smoke weed there.
No.
You can go out there and smoke cigars. You can go out and you can't cut the cigar up and fill it with nothing.
that's right.
You can go out there and smoke your cigar, smoke your cigarette, a
Right.
pipe.
A pipe,
Pipe.
Yeah.
a pipe.
Pipe.
no weed.
No weed.
I can't be a fireman.
Nah, you can't. You
Right.
can't.
And I'm not saying in any way that I smoke weed, but I'm just
you just
saying.
said-
He's trying to clear it up now.
I'm trying to clear it up.
I don't smoke weed. Let me clear this up now.
Says the guy
you
with the
got a
Raiders
real
hat
job.
on.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
With the Raiders
You know,
hat
all
on.
them
I can't
jokers smoke
believe
weed.
that.
They smoke
Every
weed
Raider.
at halftime. That's why they suck.
That's why they suck.
Hey, y'all gonna bag up on my Raiders. That's all right.
And that's why you got our has-beens, you know, our Packer
Oh,
stars.
don't quit. You know y'all would take Devontae back in a heartbeat.
Hey, what did they say about Al Davis when he was alive? He'll take anybody.
You ain't got
I
nothing to say.
guarantee you, if we wanted to give Devontae back, y'all would take him back in a heartbeat, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Because he
you
ain't
go.
done shit.
Well, no, you've always got to have a combination now. You've got to have the people that can do the do. And
So
with Devontae-
the Packers your team?
Absolutely.
Really?
Wow,
Green
that's
Bay, baby.
weird.
You
That's
agree with
weird.
it?
Why
That
is
is
that weird?
cause you black?
In the South?
And in the South.
Are you from Memphis?
I don't know too many
Born
black
and
people.
raised in Memphis.
I don't know
Born
too
and
many
raised
black
in Memphis.
people that.
But
What
you
is it,
know
Brett
what?
I
Favre?
didn't know you
By
in another
default,
one.
it is, well, no longer Brett Favre. Well, Brett Favre
Brett
was
Favre, and then yeah, and
Come on,
then
the guy that
Aaron
owes us
Rodgers.
You
a whole
talking
lot of
the
money
guy
for
that owe
taking
Mississippi a lot of money?
No, there's
he
a
wants to
story.
talk about
Wait,
There's a story.
You talking
behind
about
it.
that
He
Brett
glazed
Favre?
over that.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What's the story behind it?
Well, the story behind it was that by default, most of your folks that look like me, and you,
yeah, okay,
yeah,
yeah.
we're gonna go with your traditional teams. But man, I went to Green Bay, Wisconsin, and those folks treated me so good.
So you
Right.
became a
Those
Packers
are-
fan?
Well, I'm still
He trying to
my
tell a story.
because before, like I said, it was all those traditional teams, the Dallases, the San Franciscos, the
Pittsburghs, yeah.
all of those teams, and I enjoyed those teams. I enjoyed watching them. I had a lot of favor for them.
He said favor. That's so cute.
Favor, that's it. She said that's so cute.
That's so cute.
I'm a boy. I'm a big boy.
It's still cute.
But I went to Green Bay, man, and we tailgated. We had a blast. And all of the perceptions and all of the things that people said about going up north, man, they just fell by the
Wait, what month did
wayside.
you go in? That's the
Was it
question.
cold?
What month did you?
Now you just said something.
He didn't go when it was
You said
cold.
something.
What month?
I did not go when it was cold. I did not go. Now I'm not gonna be out there with my shirt off, doing all that kind of stuff.
You got a pee on your chest.
I'm in there joking, looking like a polar bear. I got everything. No. I don't do
So
it.
I'm a
Like,
Bears
it's too
fan.
cold
I'm a
for all
Bears
this
So
fan.
you know.
I know I'm a Bears
You
fan.
absolutely
Ooh, you done
know.
froze too.
Man, we went to the me, Gail, and Randy one day when the last time the Bears went to the Super Bowl.
When was it?
That was 08.
1975. Oh, okay.
It was
My father
08.
was a 60
08, and we went
1975.
to the
With the Super Bowl
NFC championship game against the
Now,
Saints.
you got to tell the whole story because I know the whole story.
I gotta tell the whole story. So
What?
it's a story to it. So we go up there, and Randy, and Gail had this little light jacket on, fleece. I said, Gail, you gonna go up there? That hawk gonna disrespect that little shit you got on. It's gonna totally disrespect it. And he's like, I'm be good. I said, man, we better stop over in West Memphis and get you some long draws.
Not the West Memphis.
West Memphis Walmart.
Why you ain't tell him to wait till y'all got to Chicago to get him
because
the right
we didn't
stuff.
have that kind of time.
Oh,
we didn't
okay.
have that kind of time.
Okay,
And so we
gotcha.
get up there, it starts snowing. Gail was already cold as hell. I said, Gail, I told you, man, Chicago would disrespect anything you bring from the South.
From the South, yeah.
Yes, it will.
And
One of my
Wisconsin's
best
worse.
coats came from Chicago.
Yeah. It's like Cat Williams said, you got to buy that shit there.
There. Don't go with your
Good
stuff.
point.
Don't go with your
Get
stuff.
your boots.
So Fabian and them didn't have tickets to get into the game. They didn't have tickets to get into the game. So they saw
So
this
odd.
brother that was working in the front, and he kept looking. He like,
Hey, man, y'all want to get in?
y'all want to get in?
I was like, yeah. He's like, man, I get y'all in $300 a piece. I was like, damn, dog. I said, go down, walk back. If you don't get no takers, come back when you about
so
around
stupid.
150.
Not 150.
So he came back. Man, come on. He told us put these passes on, put the pass on. He walked us in there. I get my passes back. Y'all can do anything but sit down.
So you in, but no
So we
seats.
in, we had no
Hey,
seats.
you know what? That's
My
all
God.
Hey, that's all we
You
need.
just get in.
All you need to do is get in.
Yeah.
All we got to
need to
get
be in
in.
space.
We just need to be in a space. We got in there, start ordering stuff, getting some hot chocolate. It was cold. Then it started snowing and all that stuff. Man, it was best time in Chicago.
Bruh.
Won too.
One time I left Memphis going to set up a trade show. Left Memphis, we drove in the truck because we had to take all the equipment up there. It was nice in Memphis. We get to Chicago, it was cold and snowing. We had to call back and say, hey, can y'all bring us some coats? And then to Fabian's point, somebody said, y'all probably do better just going and buy you some coats.
That's right.
While you there.
Why you there, man? Because Chicago will disrespect your
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
It
Yes,
will.
it will.
I love
It will
Chicago.
I love
disrespect.
Chicago.
Yep.
So, man, as a fireman, you work a lot, but then you get a lot of time off.
Absolutely.
So
You
what do you
need
do
it.
with your time off?
Wow.
What do you do for self-care
Self-care.
as a fireman?
Well, you guys spoke a little bit about this young lady I have to my right, and that's my complete care.
Okay.
That's it right
That's my
there.
complete care.
Well, he trying to get Brownie points.
Yeah,
Look at him. He
yeah,
trying to get
yeah.
Brownie points.
Hey, and
That's
some
my
shit don't
complete
pop off
care,
tonight,
man.
something wrong.
Well, we ain't got no problem with that either.
this a children. No, never mind.
Every time I upload every episode, it says, is this explicit? I said, y'all probably should go and put it in the explicit
go and put us
category.
in the explicit category.
But the truth is, we see a lot of trauma. We see a whole lot of
course.
trauma, especially here in Memphis.
Yeah.
Man, I don't understand the way that our culture is kind of moving. But at the same time, man, we've got to learn to take care of each other, take care of ourselves.
Right.
And with the fire department, we're all about responding. And I see a lot of trauma. And the self-care component of it is really in what you do off the job.
Right.
You have to put yourself around awesome support systems that are going to help you.
Because that's a mental. It's more mental than
Absolutely.
physical.
And you know what? I'll be honest with you. There's nothing more calming to me than stepping outside with a drink and a cigar.
Oh,
Because here's the thing. It's not like smoking a cigarette or anything else. You got to take your time.
Yes.
And enjoy it.
And
I have a
enjoy it.
corner.
And yeah.
I have
yeah.
a corner in my house.
Yeah.
Not my house, but in
And
my
good-
yard.
And we always say good liquor should be sipped and
Yes,
enjoyed.
and enjoyed.
Not shot. So y'all that's still out there shooting tequila and all that stuff, stop.
And
all y'all
and-
young people under 25, stop shooting liquor. Enjoy it. You can't even tell what it tastes
you
like.
can shoot it every once in
Once
a
you
while.
can have a
If-
cruise
if
and
you
stuff.
if you wanna pay $30 for a shot and
Yeah.
just shoot it, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's
You
That's
you
what
you
wanna
you
do.
helping the establishment out.
Yeah, the brick and mortar.
You helping them out,
reminds me
big.
too-
If I pay $30 for a shot, I'm gonna enjoy that.
That's
joke.
you.
That's right.
You've
No, but,
grown
You
into
grown,
it.
you grown
Okay.
and
Yeah, 'cause
sexy,
in
man. That's what
college,
we
we
do.
was all doing that
We were
stupid
doing
stuff.
the same shit, shooting everything.
Yeah, dumb stuff.
But you know
take
what?
shots on vacation.
Here's
but
the
in
thing: at the Smoke
backyard, you just
Podcast,
chill.
when your cup is empty, you pour your own.
You pour your own. Well, bring me some of that
First
Uncle
of
Nearest
all, that is just made up.
let me try some of this rye. And I love Uncle Nearest, man.
Good
This
luck.
is
Now,
some-
we glad you
some
brought your
fantastic-
partner in crime because you're going to need a ride home. You're going to need an Uber. Yeah.
No, our last
Okay. You right, big pimp.
That's right. Don't play with it.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Don't play with
So let me ask you a question. Does the city of Memphis still give out? So there's no reason not to have a fire detector. A smoke detector in your house. Don't y'all still give out smoke detectors to people?
Absolutely.
So there's no excuse. There's literally no excuse. And then I think there's a thing where every time it's the daylight saving times,
right,
they recommend changing out the batteries.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse. You can literally get a fire. Every time I work in news, and every time I hear a story about some kids lost their life in a fire, and then they said, and there was no fire detector in the house. I mean, come on, why?
Why?
And we even give out batteries.
Yeah, y'all even give out
We even
batteries.
give out the batteries.
So you
Because
don't
that's
even have
how
to
much
buy
it
nothing.
means.
You don't have to buy nothing.
Can I get one?
But a lot of here's the issue. A lot of people don't want people coming in their house for a bunch of different reasons.
They're not gonna come in your house.
It's a bunch of
They
different
don't
reasons.
have to come in.
But to install
Yes,
yes, they do. To
okay,
install the
they can
smoke
come
detector
in.
right, they have to come in.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do not want people.
Or you
coming
could
in
tell
their
the people
house.
you could tell when the little battery start beeping. I don't know how that don't get on people's
Yeah, but
nerves.
if you change it every 6 months, you'll be fine.
Then you
Yeah.
should be fine.
Yeah.
In the battery situation, man, that's just something that it's an annoying thing.
Yeah.
But all you have to do is just give us a call.
Yeah.
Give
I
us
like
a
the
call.
fire
Come by your fire, whatever neighborhood you live in. Come by the fire station and we have them.
And the cool thing, y'all so cool. Y'all so
They are.
nice.
They are very nice.
If you've ever been to a
That's so
fire,
nice.
if you've
That's
ever
what
been
I
to a
like.
fire
Very
Have
station,
you ever met a bad fire?
I never met a
I've
bad
never.
fire.
Not at all.
Here's the interesting thing. So I pulled up here and the fire truck was sitting outside. And the guy's like, "Hey man, we need to go in and check your facilities." I'm like, really? He's like, yeah.
That's right.
I said, all right, go ahead.
We call them
And
target
then one
hazards.
dude said, man, I always wanted to come see what was in here anyway.
yeah, we call those target hazards.
Yeah.
And those things are actually for your benefit as well as ours.
Yeah.
Because when we know what the layout is, then we're better able to respond to it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
I love the
So,
firemen. They
I-
took great care of my dad. He was having some issues, just walking off, and they would always just bring him back home.
Hey,
We
I gotta
found
say
Mr.
this
Hammond.
too. My daughter over there, she's one of our 911
What's
operators
up?
too.
Oh, come on, have her on the
Come on.
show.
Come
Not
on.
the
Don't be shy.
911 of it all.
Don't be shy.
So
Don't-
she works.
I wanna
she
hear-
works
I wanna
in our
hear her voice.
dispatch.
I don't hear
I
you.
wanna
Can
hear
get
her
up now,
voice.
Major. You
No,
can
you
get
get
up.
up. She can bend over there.
I wish.
How you doing?
Yeah, this is my daughter.
Say, I'm
Said
calling
911.
in.
This
Can you
is-
just
can I
say
help you?
Say it real
911?
quick. Go say it real quick.
Go say
You
it. We can hear you.
you have to bend down a little bit. Go ahead.
911 was the address of your emergency.
She don't sound serious. Yeah, you got a nice voice. Someone be like 911. These be like,
What's up, man? Can I help you?
Do not say what's up, man.
What's up,
I
man?
do my dispatcher.
What you say? It's
She's like, don't do it.
damn.
Don't do it.
Damn, dude, I called 911 at McDonald's.
McDonald's. Knowing you,
Come with
McDonald's.
everything. What are some of the stuff that you hear? I mean, can I do that? Can I
Yes,
do
you
that?
can do it. You can
Oh,
do it.
man.
You don't
what?
pull up a chair.
Go on, pull up a chair.
Chair, so
Go on,
you
pull up a
can get
chair.
out. Get your, because you
Because
can
some
come
of
on
the
here.
things that people call about.
Oh, I can imagine.
Just tell us what not to call about. They call about all kinds of
Hey,
silly
you know,
stuff, right?
911 is for emergency.
911, can I help
It's
you?
for
Yeah,
emergency.
the pizza guy left my pizza just laying on the damn porch.
That's not a.
What's
be
an
careful.
emergency? What's an emergency to you?
May not be, yeah,
May
exactly.
not
It's
be to-
I
not
get it.
true.
So
I
it's,
get
it's
it.
really subjective. So when they call, they need help.
Yeah.
In most situations.
All right, man, you can pull your mic down some. Just,
Pull your
just-
mic down,
yeah.
son. Let her talk.
Yeah. All right,
So
now,
what we want to know,
what
what is the craziest?
Craig, you know we was going there.
You know, what's the craziest
pretty brown
911 call
eyes.
you got?
Okay, so when I first
Talking to the mic,
when
talking
I
to the
first
mic.
started, it was like my first day on the floor by myself, and
I'm by yourself.
yes,
I'd quit.
we go through a long training. So my first day by myself, I get this call, and they're like, I got the hiccups, and they won't go away, and I'm like,
The hiccup, like the water can
like
solve
the
it.
hiccups.
So you was supposed to tell them what to do?
So I'm like, I put my phone on mute, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do, y'all?
Tell them drink
They got
water.
hiccups. You know,
Hold your
Hold
breath
your breath.
for 2 minutes.
And so like, they send them ambulance. I'm like,
Send an ambulance for the
for the
hiccup.
hiccups?
Hey, now I'm gonna tell
Okay,
y'all.
that might have been an emergency
Comma-
to them, like your
Comma,
dad just
comma
said.
asterisk. If y'all call and have the ambulance come pick y'all up,
For
you're
the
gonna drop at
hiccups.
least a grand. At least.
Nah, ain't a grand.
You
Is it a
gonna
grand?
spend $1,000.
Yeah, it
because
costs.
when they get through, it is not cheap.
I worked there and I had to pay $1,000 for my daughter. So.
Yeah, it's not cheap when
it is
you
not
call
cheap.
them.
So hey, when you call them, you better be prepared.
You better
and,
know.
And if you ain't got insurance and whatever, because my wife had an accident like right up the street from the fire station. They came and they transported one. My wife was like, "I'm okay. My husband's right here. He can take me to the hospital."
No, we got to hook you
No,
up.
we gonna go ahead and they
We
took,
already here.
We ain't did shit all day.
They took her and her friend to Baptist East, and it took. And luckily, my wife had insurance, but it took us the longest to get the insurance to pay the Memphis Police Department. I mean, fire department.
The insurance was like, hey, couldn't your husband take you?
You know they be trying to find her out. As much money as they got, they'll just sign off on everything.
And then I'm gonna tell you, and this is not a reflection on the fire department, but when you call 911, it took them. The fire department was, I could see it up the street. It took them 15 minutes to show up.
But just because they're up the street don't mean
I know.
they're
That's why I
coming from
said.
that
I get it. I get
Yeah,
it. No,
they
they
gotta
didn't come
sometimes
from
they
that
come
station.
from other
See
places.
it don't mean we coming
So I
from
got a question: if
that way.
the people from the submarine had called you,
The Titanic people.
She's going in. She's going in.
There's nothing
talking about
we
the
can do.
Titanic
I am sorry, but we do not.
so I'm sorry.
But you know what? On that note, even though, and it can be somewhere from out of town or whatever the case, we're going to connect you with someone that can
Yes.
actually help.
Even the submarine people.
even
I
the
would have to stay
submarine
on the
people.
phone with
We're
you
gonna
until I get
connect
you
you.
connected to someone.
Really? You know the submarine people calling somebody
They
on the
call
on
about
the on the
12,000
control.
feet. They ain't-
That's what they doing. They're like, can y'all hear us?
First of all, y'all already know I want to put them on fire, on blast.
All right, Smoke fam, we got to take a much needed break. We all
We'll
got
talk about the cigar,
Yeah, talk
the
about the
Major
cigar. I got to
brought.
get
Oh,
me
yeah.
another drink, and man, I need a breather on this one. All right, Smoke fam, we'll be right back.
All right, y'all. Man, y'all should have been here during
boy.
the break. We got our guest that's gonna come back. She gonna make a good drink. What's the drink
What's it
called
called?
again?
Damn, Gina.
Damn Gina. Woo!
Well, that's gonna be the drink when she come. We
Yes.
gotta make sure we have the ingredients.
Yeah, you
Be
tell us what the
ready.
ingredients and we're gonna do it.
We're gonna make
Be
sure our
Yeah.
sponsor know.
That's fine. Rick, hey, don't put Rick out. Rick can get anything.
That's what I'm saying. We'll make sure our sponsor know.
Rick, you can get anything, right? Okay.
Don't do him
Now,
like that.
You know, he
Can't
did
get
say.
that, you can't get that Pappas.
I mean, you give him time.
We can hope.
Keep hope alive.
No. Hope is not a plan.
Rick said, "Don't be putting me on the spot for this beat." Never mind.
Damn, now I got the hiccups. How I get rid of it?
Oh, don't.
I wish you would bring a.
Anyway,
So tell
go
us
ahead,
about the
Ike.
history of the fire department.
Oh, well, the Memphis Fire Department's been around since the 1800s. And in our fire department, we've gone through so many things, so many tragic events. And through those events, we've had our first black firefighters or African-American firefighters. We've had major fires in the city of Memphis. And I'll tell you this, we have one of the largest fire departments in the country.
Really?
Oh, wow.
One of the largest, yeah. We're about
Y'all
to
recruiting?
They
Yes.
recruiting all over
Yes.
the
All
the
country.
time.
Yes, we are all over the country.
Wow.
And
And
yeah,
how
we-
I know? Because I did a lot of the commercials.
there you
Oh,
go.
I just would think that.
And it's top notch. It's top notch because a lot of people come to Memphis and they recognize what we do in Memphis. And I tell you this, we have a premier fire department. You all don't realize when the wheels get rolling, we actually perform in a level of excellence that a lot of fire departments don't do.
I believe it
So
because
we-
you have
we
just
give it
said
to
that
you.
with such conviction.
Well, we give
Well,
it to you.
I
I
will
believe it.
say this because I was interviewing one of the guys that I think he was from Illinois, and he was talking about. He said, "I worked at the fire department in Illinois. I wasn't making that much money. I saw the commercials for Memphis Fire Department. Came down here, interviewed, got the job. I'm making much more money. We love the city of Memphis. The benefits are better, everything." And then he said, "It's you can learn more here."
That's right.
He said because you guys got state-of-the-art equipment that a lot of I'm like, hold up, you didn't have this in Chicago? He's like, no, we didn't have none of this stuff in Chicago.
You'd be surprised.
He's like, we didn't have none of this stuff. I mean, because when I was shooting it, y'all got the little, the new, what do you call when you put them on the stretcher?
Yes.
The automatic stretcher.
The automatic stretchers.
I mean, the
Wow.
man.
And
some
those
of
are for our
things-
younger, our ladies. We have so many
Yeah,
young
y'all got
women.
so many ladies. Yeah,
And so they don't have to worry about trying to pick up, 300, 400, 500
See,
pound
Isaac,
people.
they got you.
See, you.
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute.
Give it back to him. Now,
Wait a damn minute. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, your boy over there hitting everything.
I'm in every button.
give it back to him. Yeah. But I mean, we really do. We have some incredible
Listen,
people.
I rode around. I did a ride around with the. I went over there on Avery, and we went out and around where they were doing COVID shots for people.
Yes.
I did a ride with the Memphis Police Department. I mean Memphis Fire Department with the with those guys over
Right.
at over on Avery. And I was impressed. I mean, they would go in the house, they would take your blood pressure, they would do all that stuff, and they would administer the shots. So,
That's right.
I mean, you guys, hey, props to y'all.
Well,
Y'all
that
do it.
and we have what we call a healthcare navigator.
Yep, the
And
navigators. That's what I was with.
So
I was
not
with them.
only do we deal with the emergencies, but the people who have some difficulties with 911, they also have an option. They have an option, and we can actually go to their homes with psychologists, with social workers,
Yep.
with doctors, physicians
So
assistants.
I went with a doctor, and he went around, and we would at the time it was during COVID, and so we did a bunch of COVID shots where we would go into these people's houses. I mean, in all parts of the city. I remember we went to South Memphis. We pulled up. They knocked on the door. The lady invited us in. This guy couldn't walk. He was laying in the bed. We went into his room. They checked him out and stuff, and they told him about the shot, and they gave him a COVID shot.
COVID shot right
Yep.
there on
So
the scene.
yeah, right there on the scene. So yeah, and y'all pay for this. It's not. It's not like
not.
it's you got to pay anything additional. If they just come now, if they transport you, yeah, you're gonna have to pay. But if they just come to your house and administer something like a shot or something like that, that's part of what you pay your taxes for.
That's right.
Yeah, it's
it's
part
our
of it.
service. It's
Yep.
our
Yeah.
service. We have a mission, man. It's our mission to I can't even talk, but to provide teamwork with commitment
Uncle
to
Near's
excellence.
got
There
you,
you
man.
go.
That Uncle Near's.
got you.
Yeah,
Because you
come
poured
back.
a dollop.
I'm not afraid of a drink.
Hey,
Hey, you
you
off
know
the
what?
clock.
He off the clock, and that's what I'm telling you. This is what the Smoke Podcast is about. You come here. It's like when you came. He's like, "So what's we gonna do?" I was like, "We just gonna talk.
We just
We're
chit-chatting.
gonna chit chat, and we're gonna smoke a good stick." And I will say this: you brought a really good stick
That's
with
it.
you, the Camacho Liberty Series 2012 throwback.
That's right.
And I'm loving the box.
Man,
I'm keeping mine.
I'm keeping mine.
I'm
man.
putting all
keep it.
kind of lipsticks in there.
Isaac was talking about putting something else in it.
Yeah.
Come on now, Champ. Come on,
Hey.
Champ.
I mean,
Hey, keep the
Hey.
smell right.
Stupid. No dog sniffing over here.
Just
Be like, that's tobacco.
It's crazy. Hey, and before I
So
go any
why
further,
did you pick this stick?
well, you know
Hold
what?
on. What were you getting ready to say?
Well, just I want to encourage people to go to the Fire Museum.
Oh,
We have a
yeah.
Fire Museum here in Memphis at one.
I have
at
never
119.
been.
You should go.
I've been a bunch.
I've been once.
I shot video
I
in there.
wanna
It's so
go.
cool. It's so cool.
It's very cool,
I
and
feel
I
like we
tell
need a
people all
field
the
trip.
time.
We
You
did.
should. You should. You know what? It's on me.
Can we do it? Hey,
It's free,
can
ain't
we
it?
do a smoke
It's not
podcast?
free.
It's
there?
not free.
It's not free.
Oh.
It's not free, but
Okay.
I got you.
Aw.
I got you. And I tell you
It
what,
must be the eyes.
is that what it is? But it's just incredible stuff. man. It's incredible
It
stuff.
really is. It really is. It really is. Ike, what you know about this Camacho, man?
Man, I'm trying
Hold
to-
up. No, I'm trying to figure out why did you bring this stick of all sticks?
He like the box.
That's terrible, but you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. No, I went into the cigar shop, and I asked them. I said, "Hey, I got a special group of guys and ladies that I'd like to treat special." And they said, "Hey, this is a stick. This is a stick. It's a limited edition Camacho, and they said it's a nice smooth blend, but it also turns bold because as you see it kind of has
That hump right there.
It has that hump, and as you move to the end of your stick, man, that's when you're gonna start to feel it.
Oh,
So let me tell you what Google has to say about
Okay,
the
Google.
Camacho series.
Hey, Google.
The 2012 Camacho Liberty is a re-release of a previous Liberty from 2012 This version being called the Camacho Liberty 2012 Throwback. The cigar uses Brand's 11 by 17 Perfecto shape, which measures 6 by 48, 54, and 48. And they gave it good reviews. It is. It's a good cigar.
It's a good
good cigar. It's a good smoke. It says the second time the Liberty release has been a re-release of another cigar. In 2012, they re-released the 205 version. Only 2,500 boxes of 20 cigars were made. This blend uses only Honduran leaves from 2008. So it's a good cigar. Wrapper is Honduras. The binder is Honduran. The filler is Honduran. So they ain't got none of that N word that I can't pronounce.
Yeah, I have a hard time with Nicaragua. Yeah, you have a hard time.
So what do y'all think about it? Do you like it? You like the smoke?
You know what? I love the smoke and I love the presentation.
That's good.
I love the presentation.
And
you know,
beautiful. You can kill just like Ike was talking about that tequila. You can get the best of us with the marketing.
That's right.
Yeah. And I love it.
They put some money into that one.
Well,
Yeah,
they
really
I put
did.
some money into it too.
You know what? You know what? You know how it ends?
Community.
It said this is a sexy cigar.
Oh, that's what they say about that.
They called in the porn dude. Hey, what can we put at the end of
That's
this?
what she said about
Yeah. We say that
But
about all of them.
all of them. If you read the descriptions of most cigars, 90% of the cigars is
Sound like they were written for
it was like, did y'all get a porn dude to write this?
pornography.
Check this
Next
out.
on stage.
Here you go with that berry white.
Rich notes of stone fruit with a barnyard finish are found on the root. There's a rich note of leather found on the wrapper, while a white pepper and cedar.
I taste the pepper for
Yeah,
sure.
the pepper flavor. So
Yeah.
they gave
I
flavor.
like that.
Flavor they give it a 99.
You don't taste it?
I do.
Okay.
Have you ever
So your tongue.
retro inhaled?
Don't try to kill the
I
fireman.
just asked him, did he ever do it? You ever
No.
retro
He
inhaled?
need all his
That's when that shit-
lung
We know how to call
capacity.
911.
He need all his lung capacity
You
to
do
do
that
that job.
I
We call
smoke
your
enough
daughter and
smoke.
say, hey, your dad just retro inhaled and
Come get him.
shit ain't looking right.
I've
You
done a
turning
lot of
colors.
smoke, but
So
this is a
the
different
retrohale
thing.
is when you kind of inhale the smoke, and as opposed to blowing it back out, you blow it
Blow
out
through
your
your
nose.
nose.
Yes, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that.
With a
I
cigar?
tried it.
Now you exposed
See,
it.
you asking
is
too
asking
many
too many
questions.
questions,
You
Kimberly.
asking too many questions.
Well, I'm just saying because I know y'all almost died from it, so I'm just asking, was he successful? That's all.
You know, I'm gonna let my mom see this podcast.
Okay,
you know
tell
that,
him
right?
hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, mother.
Y'all, and I've got to say this too, y'all. My mom's a retired police officer.
Oh, wow. That's what's up there.
They
I
probably
come-
need her to come back right about now.
No,
We're like, we do not care what your age.
no.
Your
No.
mom chilling on the beach, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's chilling. She's having a great time. Man.
Oh my God.
But hats off to our policemen, our
Oh,
firefighters.
I know,
absolutely.
because they
That's a hard
have a
job.
hard job,
Yeah.
and you know the bad thing about police officers
They
is
get-
just a few of them make the rest of them look bad.
That's right.
That's all.
And to y'all's, y'all have never been marred in any kind of controversy
Well, no,
because y'all just show up and put out the fire.
that's right.
That's
That's
it.
right.
You
Well,
bring the smoke.
people are happy. People are happy generally to see the fire department
Oh,
come.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
we
know,
want you to show up.
We
now.
want you to show up.
We
Put
need
the
to see
fire
you.
out. I need you to come help me. Take me to the doctor, you know? And so, yeah, most of the time that the fire department comes, we are those people that they want to see. And we're not trying to arrest anyone or
Right.
or to deal with whatever the situation is.
Right.
We're just trying to deal with whatever your illness or
Right.
sickness
That
is.
immediate
That
emergent.
immediate, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not trying to
And
fix
you guys, when you show up on the scene and if the police department is there, you guys kind of take your cues from the police department. Like if you got to seduce somebody, yes they do.
Because they got their own.
They got their
don't
own
have-
agenda.
They got it's stuff that they know that they have to
It's
do.
dependent
Now,
on the
let me ask
scene.
you
Yeah.
this.
It's
Let me ask you
dependent on the
this.
scene. It's
That's
dependent on the
a good
incident.
thing what I just said. So when you show up and you know your first job is to take care of whoever, whatever they did, but you got a police officer like, hey, no.
Wow, you getting that now.
I'm getting. I mean, but it happens, right?
Yeah, it does happen.
I'm sure every once in a while
So
y'all
is there
gotta.
like a
does.
What's the protocol?
is it levels? Like
There are levels.
okay, that's what I thought.
There are
Okay.
levels
If
to
they
this
call
thing.
you, something done popped off.
Well, no, you would take precedence over all the other stuff that's going on, right?
Let's be clear. The fire department does not have guns.
Right. We not. No, we ain't talking about no shootout.
We ain't talking about
The
shootout.
shootout did not already happen.
After the shootout happens,
You're there.
Then we're there.
Okay.
We're there. But the police have to clear the scene.
Yeah.
And we have to consider our
you
safety.
gotta be safe.
We have to consider our safety. And once our firefighters are safe, then we're able to come and help you. So I would definitely say to anybody who's listening to this today is make the scene safe for us, because we want to help you. We want to help you, but in order to help you, we have to make sure that people are pushed back so that we can actually get to where the problem is and deal with the problem.
Because at
And
the
not
end
the
of the
people
day,
yelling, not terror.
because at the end of the day, your job is to make sure everybody gets home safely,
That's right.
including you guys.
And
Right. Especially
y'all.
I didn't say it, but I did. No, I did.
hey, are we giving anybody a smoke?
Yes.
Oh, Kimberly's got somebody. I was
The
all.
smoke.
I'm all
The
about
smoke.
love today.
I'm here for the love.
Who you
too.
giving the smoke to?
I'm giving it to the CEO of the Blue, whatever the submarine people. I am so fascinated by this story.
I'm kind of fascinated too.
I am in
fact.
disbelief.
And then they got people coming out saying, "Hey, I told y'all this shit wasn't
Right.
safe."
But first of all, he did an interview, and they were able to see what they were going to get into.
Let me ask you this.
And I'm
We
like,
all
where
sign
your-
waivers. You sign waivers to go down a slip and slide at Wet n Wild.
This wasn't no slip and
That's a
slide.
slip and slide.
Well, I know.
You're
It's
talking about
different.
going a mile into the ocean.
No, 2 miles, 12,000
And here's
feet.
the bad. Here's the bad thing. To see a bunch of rich white people,
God's other children.
God's other children that got on this big ass boat.
Yeah, it wasn't really
And paid $250,000 per person.
to die. Because that's what's going to happen, I think.
No, they gonna find them.
I don't know about that.
Wow.
They have no, because they having a hard time finding them.
But here's
the thing. Here's the thing. So when the man said to you, I'm just saying, get out of your head right now. You got $250,000 to do this little adventure. The minute he said, "Oh, we got to be bolted in from the inside,"
Hey, no. Here's
But
my
that's
thing.
just like going, to Mars. You have people who want to go outer space.
See, I don't want to do that shit.
see, I don't want to do that either.
You have people who want to do all types of
That
things.
should be for professionals.
Yeah, but no.
Professionals.
To Major's point, I mean, you make these choices, and then the fire department got to figure out how to save
how
you.
to get you. And we have to consider.
Y'all, it's so basically,
You're absolutely right.
y'all sending a scuba team down there
No,
to
because
rescue them.
to the point, if you decide to climb up the main building and go to the very top, and you get trapped,
Stuck.
you gonna call 911.
Hey,
And you gonna get pretty brown eyes over there.
pretty brown eyes gonna say.
And she gonna be like,
What made your
911,
dumb
may I help
ass
you?
go up there?
You cannot.
Why did your dumb ass go up there?
I know the people that serious. The people that take that living serious have to be scratching their heads. Like they have to be.
But come on.
The rescue people have to be like, what?
So you want me to risk my life to go save a bunch of rich people?
But that's what I'm saying. They have
rich
to be
dumbass people.
They have to be pissed.
So
off.
I mean,
gotta
here's
believe
my
though.
whole thing.
I wouldn't call them that. I wouldn't say it like that, because we're all risk takers at some point. We're all risk takers at some point.
to the-
with common
you know what?
sense.
Well, what's common?
That's why I say they missed
Common sense
something.
ain't common.
Something went out the
Common
window.
sense isn't common.
So I mean, okay. What's the fascination of going 2 miles down under the sea
To see the Titanic.
The Titanic.
Because you haven't seen it.
I seen it.
That's a lie.
I saw it.
That's a lie.
We saw it on
James
TV.
Cameron
I
did
saw
a
it on
whole
the-
2-hour, 4-hour documentary. You could have just watched that.
Hey, it ain't. It's
So
not the same.
let me ask you: Would
I
you
don't-
go?
It's the same.
well, let me
I'll
ask
tell you what.
if you
You can watch someone parachute,
Okay, I've done that.
but until you do it,
I agree 100%.
Until you die.
No, until you stuck in a tree with your damn holding on like trying to call
and then you call
911.
911. And you know what? We're coming.
somebody got
So
to
let me
go.
ask you this. Let me ask this, Major. You had 250.
250.
You had
250,000.
You had 250,000.
It ain't going towards it.
And you like, you know what? I ain't got shit to do with this 250.
See, you know what?
And then
First off,
and then you get a call.
That's all
Hey,
he got is
Major,
the 250,000. He ain't doing it.
No. I say he had it. He had nothing to do with it. That means he got more.
Okay.
And he said, Major, hey man, you want to go down and see the Titanic? It's only gonna cost you $250.
With a game controller.
What you go?
First thing he's gonna do is he's gonna ask Linda, and Linda's
Linda
gonna be
gonna
like,
say, hell no.
hell no.
Right. Linda will say we ain't going.
Right. Right.
Period.
So that's what I'm saying. Where were these people's friends?
We all have our own passions.
Let's change it.
Well, we all
They
have
say-
our own passions.
I'm in a good airplane. I'm in a good seat, sitting in first class. I ain't jumping out of it.
There you go.
So
we all have our own passions.
We have our own passion. So they call you. They say, "Hey, Major, we understand that you one of the top firefighters in the world. The world, Craig.
The world, Craig.
The world,
And they say we need you to ride on this submarine with all these rich people to make sure nothing pop off.
And we're going to give you $1 million.
What you gonna do?"
Now, see, y'all changed it. Because, see, you were talking, then she kicked another little... She kicked something else in there.
They got to offer you something
They gotta offer you
extreme.
something. It ain't about the
We're
experience.
all
Major.
motivated by different things, folks.
I was gonna tell you when she said $1 million, Linda like, I might let him go for that.
Now what she's saying with her eyes is you can go.
Yeah.
Make sure the check is deposited.
Exactly. Make sure the check is already
Make sure the
deposited.
check is
And
deposited.
your life insurance
We
is
gonna
caught
miss
up.
it. We gonna miss it.
You're absolutely
We're gonna
right.
have a good
And just say, I
time.
hope you come back, baby.
So
I know
would you go?
Linda thinks a lot.
Would you go?
$1 million?
No, without the $1 million.
At this stage in my life, no. Because
Yeah.
I mean, life is so good for me right now that it's not worth the benefit of that is not worth the risk of
There you
that.
go.
I'm here
There
for
you
it.
go.
And I think that's the
And
better
I
way
would-
to
and
say
I would-
it. It's
I would- and I
the
would
bit
say
the
this.
risk is not worth it.
And I will say this. I would possibly think about going outer space.
Okay. You might have a better chance.
I might have a better chance out
Right,
of space.
yeah.
As long as it don't blow up on the way up.
Why? Have you
that
ever
has- well,
have
first-
you fallen from 10 feet?
No. But I'm
Okay.
saying
Well,
he
I would
might.
try falling
Now
from
Kimberly will fall.
Yes.
She walked down the damn steps and fall.
Right. So that's why you gotta know your limitations. Like I know I'm goofy. All that stuff ain't gonna work for me. That's for me.
So Kimberly was
Kimberly,
over, she was
man.
over my house this weekend, and we was sitting by the pool.
And fell.
So she got up and almost fell in the damn pool, getting up.
that Uncle
Please
Nearest.
don't let the folks hear that.
That Uncle Nearest was
know.
on or wasn't it?
Them
No, we were doing
biscuits,
that tequila.
Them green shots.
So in essence, you giving the smoke to
The CEO for even coming up with this dumb idea, and then you got people that
Hey, it was
bought
a
on
money
to it.
grab.
It's a money grab if you're successful at it. Like if you can make it back to the top.
And then who wants to be the guinea pig of that shit?
No,
Right.
this wasn't
I
the
can
first
break
time.
it down
That
a
was the
little
deal.
bit into realistic.
Go ahead.
You buy lottery tickets, right?
No.
Yeah, that's only $2.
Okay. It's a risk that you're going to lose it.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lose my life.
You ain't gonna lose your life behind it.
Okay, maybe that was a bad example.
That's a bad
Maybe that was a bad
example.
example.
That's a bad
Maybe
example.
that's bad, but
Because
you
we
know what?
talking about we getting bold to the end, and he got a game controller, and then he's sitting up there saying, "Who can?" First of all, you have to sit crisscross the whole time.
And the bathroom. The bathroom is basically a curtain with a little porta potty that they have to use together. And they turn the music up loud if you got to go back there and do number 2.
So how many people can fit in this submarine?
I don't know.
5 people.
But at this point, your stomach got to be hurting.
But you
Some
know what?
people- there's only one person that can-
I don't do the amusement park rides. You know, and you get people that are on these amusement park rides.
Yeah, but you know what?
But I think
that's
the
a
difference
situation.
is some of this stuff is tried and the practice is there. This was not a great.
Yeah, you go to the music
Example,
ride,
right.
you might be one of
It's
10,000
rare.
people that done did it.
Right.
Now, if it mess up on you, it's just
Now,
your time.
first of all, this the thing. So you didn't ask no additional questions. Like, how many times have you gone down and came back
Now,
up?
see, y'all are going into CP type of things, you know.
Oh.
I mean, we ask those questions, but, you know, everybody doesn't ask those types of questions. They're like, you know what? That looks like fun.
but
No part of it. Now, first of all, Major,
Hey, watch this.
no part of it looked like fun. He's sitting up there looking like a crazy person. That's all I see. Saw. I didn't see nobody with sense or
But you know what?
that made me believe.
After the fact, after you've done it and you've succeeded.
When did he succeed though? Where
He's
the
done it
record?
before.
Who's
He's
he?
done it before. He has went down before and
By
came
himself?
back up.
By himself?
I think he took some people before.
I just can't. Well, what happened? What
They
went
came
wrong?
back.
what happened this time?
What happened this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that PS3 wasn't working. Something went awry. But
something
okay,
went awry.
yeah, I'm still giving him the smoke though.
All right.
You give him the
Yeah,
smoke.
I'm giving him the smoke.
All right,
I'll
whoever
take the
you
smoke.
are, dude,
And
that took all
I heard
the
they went
people
out of
down.
business too.
Yeah,
They
he
stopped.
is.
Hey,
They
you know
stopped
what?
plummeted.
Remember when that the duck
boat?
the duckmobile or whatever that it was? Everybody did the whatever that
Yeah,
machine.
I did it.
It was
Everybody did it until something happened wrong.
Well, this is
but
an
my
until
whole
moment.
thing is everybody's supposed to be, when you get on a duck boat, supposed to have a life vest.
A life vest.
I'm like, who didn't have one? I
They
mean,
be
people,
like, that's okay.
I'm not giving up no safety things.
Right.
I don't care how good.
They telling you for a reason.
Yeah.
Because this has been tested.
I'm the one
Yeah.
that listened to the lady that explained how to if something happened on the plane.
You still listening after?
Well, let
She
me
might have
let
some
me
different
let you
shit.
guys
She might have some
understand this. The person when they listen to all that, when they say, "Okay, put your life preservers on and you do this," well, you look over here to my right, and that young lady over there, she puts all of it on.
Yeah, I
She
got
puts
it all on.
she's the
You
type.
supposed to have it on.
Hey, I'm like Eric Dickinson. If they make the pad, I want it.
Right. And how many people ride scooters? Put helmets on when you ride the
Hey, what?
scooters.
Yep.
I mean, how many?
Skateboards.
Skateboard. I want
bicycles.
this.
Bicycles.
Boom.
Yeah.
I've watched people go head over heels on bicycles
With no helmet on.
with no helmet
helmet
on.
on. Yep.
Okay.
And they
People
get-
ride motorcycles with no helmet on.
I'm still
But
giving
that's
him
their
the smoke.
choice.
I'm still giving him the smoke.
Hey, you know what?
She said she's
I-
still
I'm
giving-
still giving him the smoke.
There you go. There you go.
I don't
like
have no
that.
problem with that. I don't have no problem with
you
that.
make choices in life.
They using up a lot of resources too. That was the other thing. The resources behind
The
it.
resources
At this
are when it
point.
goes bad.
If you got
Yeah.
enough money too, I'm sure that if they happen to fish those people out, they're gonna send them a bill.
Yeah,
Because they had the
automatically.
They had the Canadian Navy, they had the United States Navy, they had the United States Coast Guard. I think they had the Canada's version of the Coast Guard. They had all
That's
these
a
resources
lot of people.
that they are dedicating to just try to fish them out. And then they heard, and they're like, "Oh, let's go
Man,
right here, y'all."
But there was even something when people go in these little underground caves and whatnot to explore those events, and then things go wrong.
Yeah, I've done that before,
Yeah.
You know?
but I felt a little bit better about me doing it.
Right.
Okay.
Not
right.
somebody else being in control. And
Right.
I don't know what his mindset is.
Cliff jumping, all that. good
Yeah,
stuff.
I've done all
Worst
that.
case, you just bag out the way
Just
you just
bag
came
on
in.
out. Be like, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Oh man! All right, Smoke Fam. Major, I hope you had a great time here on the Smoke Podcast,
I
man.
did. I love the energy.
Man, I appreciate it. So how can people get in contact with you if they want to holler at Major and send a
Now,
resume and all that good stuff?
comma, exclamation point.
Hey.
He is married, y'all. I'm
Hey.
just gonna put
Don't
that
y'all
out
be
there.
coming for Major and I DM.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Smoke Fam, his wife will lay hands.
She look like she
lay
will
hands.
too.
And if she don't lay hands,
With
the
the
daughter gonna
backup.
lay hands. She got backup. So watch it. Don't be inboxing them, DMing them, and all
And don't
that stuff.
DM us either.
Yeah.
Sick of folk.
That's a yeah.
He was like, no social media. So
Well, he
if
on
people,
TikTok.
okay, well, let's do this. How about what if people want to apply to be a fireman?
Thank
There
you
you
go.
go.
I like
There
that.
you go.
I like that.
There you
well,
go.
the Memphis Fire Department does have a website, and it's memphistn.org. And if you go into there and you click careers, you can definitely find out what careers in the fire department would best fit you. Because you don't have to just be a firefighter.
go
You
over
can
there and
be
look right
any.
now.
You can do a lot of things.
so
Dispatch,
many
all
dispatch,
that.
all
Oh, no,
that
I won't be
stuff.
no dispatcher.
They encourage you to find.
Can y'all
your
imagine me
fire.
being a dispatcher?
You know, I love driving past Avery when you guys are doing the practices where you
Yes.
guys have the building on fire
Yes.
and they're
Yeah.
practicing putting it out and stuff like that.
That's
If I
a
drive
nice
by
experience.
and I see the trucks, I'm gonna go on around Avery and just pull up right there and just watch.
And I like to say that firemen are some of the most selfish people in the world.
So why you say that?
And they're selfish because there's nothing like the feeling of saving a life.
There you
and
go.
when you save a life, that becomes your drive. Is you enjoy saving lives.
That's it.
And that's the career that you can actually have that type of impact on this world.
That's what I'm
That's what I'm talking
right
about.
there. That's love right there. There you go, Ike. There you go, Ike. There you go, Ike. And once again, thank you, Major. And we also want to thank our sponsor, Rick from R&R. And here
3481 Austin P.
Now, Rick wants you to expand your expectations and experience the possibilities in whatever you drink.
Yes.
Even if it's some what's that stuff you sell over there, Rick? That no
Rot gut.
no. Rick has a wine. What is that wine you got that you were telling me that it just flies off the
Oh, that
Huh? Teleport.
Taylor Port.
yeah.
Teleport. I was like,
Not a
what?
big
Oh,
Taylor
my
Port
God.
And he was
fan.
like, man, that stuff flies off
I
the counter.
wonder. It probably make great sangria though. That's what I would think.
Rick, what they mix with it?
Hennessy and tequila.
Hennessy and tequila.
Wow.
Hennessy, tequila, and port.
Well, you know, back in
I'ma
the day,
try that today.
but you know, back in the day, we used to get the Boone's Farm, drink it down to the farm, and fill it up with the bumpy face gin.
Yeah, Mad Dog 2020.
That's what you used to do. Don't tell on yourself.
Morgan
used to-
Davis,
hey, I used to do it.
2020. That's
Ooh,
yeah. We
shit.
gonna use the right name.
Yeah.
Not Mad Dog. Morgan Davis.
Morgan Davis.
MD. That
Hey,
stuff put
Smoke.
everybody down.
Smoke fam, make sure you check us out on all your social media, YouTube, TikTok,
Instagram,
Facebook. Hit us up. And please go to our YouTube and subscribe, watch us, and just see how much fun that we're having in the studio.
The visual.
The visuals are great.
Right. This is great studio.
And y'all see Kimberly's
Spotlight.
face today. She got that little purple on.
She got
Look
purple
at her.
on. She got a whole Prince-inspired dress.
Shut up. I hate this show. I'm quitting.
She said that every show. You know
Every
that.
show.
Every show she quit. All right, Smoke fam, until we smoke again, we will holla.
Woo!
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.